It is always heartwarming to gather at outdoorings. Today, Tesah is not only outdooring one child, but three. The Tesah Trust Fund, the Tesah Future Fund, and then the Tesah mobile app. So we have triplets being outdoor today. And if you know anything about Ghana people, of which I'm one and Eugenia is one, Reverend, are you one? Okay. If you know anything about Ghana people, there are two things we never joke with: outdoorings and funeral parties. So you can imagine my joy when Eugenia invited me to an outdooring of triplets. Congratulations, Tesah, for adding a further push to our collective investment scheme segment of the market. Collective investment schemes have been around even before, I think, I joined capital markets as a very young man trying to find my way in a profession. But for some reason, this segment of the market has always struggled to come out. We had some data bank, I think, then had the popular collective schemes, which was at that time EPAC. They added some other funds to it, but I'm not sure those funds were able to fly as much as EPAC did. Eugenia has given you some statistics from the African continent on what collective schemes look like. And these days, with even index funds and everything, even in developed markets, the collective schemes are huge funds. So it is always a concern to us why in this part of our world, or in this country in particular, our collective investment schemes have struggled. Before, whilst the collective schemes were there, pensions came through, and pensions have become huge. 5 years ago, we launched the bond market, and the bond market has become huge. So it is always on our minds, why is this segment struggling? But we are very happy to see that our asset managers are unrelenting. They are willing to chip at this with new funds. These days, with technology, we are hoping that we would succeed in chipping at it. 3 to 5 years down the line, we want to see a really dynamic collective investment scheme with almost everybody participating. I'm sure Reverend will allude to this, but it all came to us as a big shock when, therefore, we having all these gung-ho targets, gung-ho desires to see collective schemes grow. All of a sudden, we see an e-levy of 1.7%. So, Eugenia, your USSD code will be will most likely potentially be attracting a 1.7% on transfers. And on this score, we at GSIA have taken note about this. It is a big concern to us as well. The asset managers segment of GSIA has been working at this. The idea would be to approach our regulator, and if they can also lead us to the place where we can also go and make some, we can also put a convincing argument to make sure that this does not slow down this industry from taking off the way we believe it should take off. It is the investment of 10 cities, 20 cities, etc., that would bring a whole lot of different type of investors into our markets. It is always difficult to see the benefit of you investing directly with 100 cities. But if you can pool and put it in a fund, and the fund is doing very well, you get to see the benefits of these things. Finally, I would just like to congratulate the board, the management, the entire team of Tesah for these wonderful products that you are bringing onto the market. I'd like to wish you good fortune. I pray that your products will further develop our market. I pray that you will succeed at what you have set your minds to do. And as an association, we promise to be an enabler to see not only your products grow, but to see that the capital markets, the operators, the investors, and all other products on the market grow and become what we want it to be.